Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics and today's reading is your daily reading for the 5th of the month. Le cinquième. Okay, we're gonna go in French today. Le cinquième. The 5th of the month. I hope you guys are having a good beginning of the month so far. I hope that those little videos have been helpful or just you've been like enjoying them, enjoying watching them. I really hope because there are quite a bit of work that I am really glad to do, but still I would be pretty disappointed if you guys didn't like them, which you have the right to, no worries. Okay, so for today, like usually, this is good for any month. For pile 1 we have this tower Amethyst, so pretty. For the pile 1 and for pile 2 we have this Florite tower. I wrote on myself. Yeah, sometimes I'm still 5 years old, and when I use a pen I cannot apparently. So take all the time that you need to choose. It's just a daily message, it's for today. Sometimes we have advice for a bit of, like, it's not advice just for today, it's an advice that you should consider over time, I guess you could say. But yeah, no pressure, you can watch both pile if you want to, or just one if you feel drawn to only one of those pile. If you feel drawn to none of them, then don't watch today, it means that it was not meant for you today. And yeah, I will get started with pile 1 and the Amethyst, and I'll see you when you're ready. Hi pile 1, if you choose this little one, this is going to be your reading for today's prediction, daily prediction. I just realized that I took a black and a white card, and to me this is the idea, like spirit reminding you not to see life in black and white, but more in gray. Blend those two together and see things more from a gray perspective. Not everything is good and not everything is bad. It's all about perspective. There is no actual good or bad when you think about it. Well, murder is bad, but if we take murder out of the equation, there is always more of a gray area, and there is always more to a situation than just it's like often we are faced with something and we think we know if this is good or if this is bad, but there is always so many layers that we don't see at first glance. So get more info before you judge something or someone good or bad. That's the vibe. Okay, so for your song you got Falling Into You by Isaac Danielson. This is a special message. Before I get started, if you chose pile 1 for the 2nd of the month, this is definitely and if you met someone that day, this is definitely a little confirmation that this person is falling for you. Or if you met someone since the beginning of the month, or if you met someone lately, they are definitely falling for you. This is a beautiful song. There is also another message about I guess it's I would say enjoying things more. It's the beginning of the song. There is this lyric that stood out to me about enjoying little things more, and I think like it's the idea that maybe today you are encouraged, maybe you've been working a lot or just focusing on something a lot, and it's about enjoying a little pleasure. Like maybe it's ice cream, maybe it's watching an episode of an anime, watching a rom-com movie because you felt like it, you felt like watching something sweet and something cute on the TV. It's just about indulging on something that you like to do and not blaming yourself for it in a way. I don't know, that's what came for me today. So for you today, with this song, which is very far away from the meaning of that song if you're being honest, but because it's a love song. But yeah, do something for yourself today, please. I don't know, it seems important, so I will say it again. Do something just for you today. And if you don't do it for yourself because you don't want to indulge, then do it for me. Do it for this random girl on the internet because she needs you to do something for yourself. It's gonna make me happy. So if you don't want to make yourself happy, then make me happy, please, and do something for yourself today. Eat a cookie, eat a brownie, eat an ice cream, eat the old ice cream bent if you want to. Watch a rom-com, read a cheesy book, just, I don't know, anything that you love. Watch a good anime, a good K-drama. What could it be? Do a puzzle, lay in bed and stare at your ceiling, creating a full story in your head. Okay, I'm projecting here. Okay, let's get started. Then you got nourish your sacred feminine with the number 18 and abundant success. Okay, so with abundant success, because it's cups, the way that I'm seeing it is you walking away from something, because look at him, he's walking away. I would say that, I don't know if it's about I don't see it as abandoning success like it says on the card. The way I see it is abandoning something or leaving something behind so that you can find success. Do I make sense? The idea is like, I think that there is, with nourish the sacred feminine, I think you had been having a feeling about someone that was no longer serving you, and so you decide to walk away from them. It could be a relationship, but I could also see that as a friendship, and by walking away, it could just be distancing yourself from them, and it could be just for a little bit of time because you feel like you need to be away from them so that you can make a decision, or so that you can see things more clearly. I don't see that as something that is necessarily a forever walking away, but just you distancing yourself from, I would say someone, because it's cups, so there is definitely a lot of feelings involved. It could also be like, it could be something else, but yeah, there is definitely a lot of feelings involved here. And it could be a walking away so that you can come back with a different perspective, or it could be you walking away from them, definitely. But this is definitely guided by your intuition, and it is definitely guided by higher powers. I feel like without being pushed by spirits, or maybe by readings that you heard, or maybe you've been doing your own tarot, there was this idea that you've been really pushed to take some distance with this person or this situation in order to see things clearer. And maybe this is a bit of a tough time, and that's why there is this emphasis on you taking some time for yourself. I'll still remain on that. If you just met someone, this is definitely a message from them that they are falling into you, in terms of falling in love with you. But this could be still happening in the same time, and maybe meeting them, starting a relationship with them, made some of your friends jealous, or creating some tension with someone else, and so that's why you decide to walk away from that person in order to be able to see the situation more clearly, and maybe to give them the time to see the situation more clearly as well, because maybe it's a friendship, and maybe they were used to have you all to themselves, and now they have to share you with another person. It takes some adjusting. It's definitely a situation that, like, yeah, that can create some tension, and it can be beneficial for everyone to put a bit of distance, spend some times apart, so that everyone can regroup, calm down, and see the situation more clearly. But I really don't get a feeling of you walking away forever. I get more a vibe of distancing yourself in order to get clarity on something. And definitely trust your intuition with nourish the sacred feminine. And also with the nourish, I go back to indulge yourself in something that you like to do that might be not the most logical thing ever. Maybe it's not logical, and maybe you should not eat the full bag of chips, but if you want to, it's just for today. It's not going to ruin everything or anything at all. You're just gonna indulge once in a while. It's not gonna kill you, and it's actually You should, sometimes give yourself a little pleasure, otherwise you just feel deprived all the time, and that's not healthy as well. So go ahead. If you want to eat ice cream, eat ice cream. If you want to watch oh my god, Spirit just say porn. Oh my god. Well, you do what you want. Okay. I'm not judging. But yeah, anyway, indulge yourself, okay? We're not gonna elaborate on this anymore. That's going to be it for today, Padawan. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope it brings you some clarity, give you some ideas, or maybe not. You do you, boo boo. I hope I will get the chance to read for you again tomorrow. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I would love to know how it resonates, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you choose this Florite, this is going to be your reading for the 5th of the month. Like I said with Palm 1, I just realized when I started reading that this was a black and white card. So I can see that there's definitely a message here today for you guys, not to see things too black and white, to remember that more than we think, the situation is grayer than we think. So don't judge people right away with the little information you have, or don't judge a situation with rush, because there is always layer that you don't know or that you can't see. So take your time before you make a judgment on something or someone today, and don't just try to go and see the world as a gray place either than a black and white, good or bad. Just know that there is, like, good and bad are really often there are our own perception that sees something as good as or as bad, except for murder. I will say murder is bad. Don't do that, please. God. But just don't just realize that there is more to a situation that you see or that you know, and try to be a bit more compassionate today, and try to remember that maybe this person went through something really bad at home last night, and that's why they act like this. So don't be too hard on them. Okay. Oh, I forgot the songs. Damn. Especially this one. You got The Best Is Yet to Come by Red. So if you only have 10 minutes to give to me right now, then don't give them to me and just give them to that song. This song is amazing. Please go listen to it. But yeah, it's in the title. The best is yet to come. Even when things are hard and tough, and even when it feels like you've been in a dark place for a long time, just remember that the best is yet to come. There is really better thing coming for you, and just don't forget it. Hang in there and remember that there is good thing coming. And maybe you don't see them right now, or maybe it seems like your goal is so far away that whatever you want is so far away, but it could come faster than you think. It could come rushing at you, or it could manifest in a way that you had not expected. So the best is yet to come. Your best years are not behind you. They never are. You can be 18 years old and suddenly win the lottery and start living your best life. Who knows, your life is, just because you're getting older, it doesn't mean that the best is behind you. If you believe in it, if you want it, if you live your life thinking that there are still good things that are going to happen to you, trust me, there is good things that are going to happen to you. And yeah, okay. And listen to this song. Shift the way to new potential. Okay. So you got Shift the Way to New Potential. With 29, we're reduced to 11. So if we need more confirmation here. And the timer just say 3:33. So I always associate with 3:33, like 333, with despite, like, I don't know, I searched it once on Google, and it was something along the line that despite the bumps in the road and despite the hardship and despite everything that is going wrong, you're on the right path and better days are coming, which is pretty synchronistic with what I was saying. And shift the way to new potential. It's the idea that I think the new potential is really soon, and it might not be all that you ever dreamed of, but I could see something new coming your way, something really, really good, that you've been wanted, or at least thing getting into place. Like, it might not appear right away, but there is definitely a shift in, like, for example, shift your vibration. Like I just said, if you go through life thinking that good things are going to happen to you, you shift the way to a new potential. You shift the way so that the universe can feel like you are ready for good things to come your way. And so it's more likely that they're going to give it to you because the universe can feel that you want it and you are ready to receive it. It's not about always being happy. It's not always being insanely trusting on the universe. It's just having some faith, having the belief that it's coming, because it is. If you just go in life thinking that everything that was good, you already experience it, it's gonna be hard for spirit to present you with new potential happiness because you're so focused on the past. You need to shift your focus to the future and think that and believe that it's coming. There is no one that can make it for you. You are the only one who can make yourself believe that good things are actually coming, because it is. And with the Emperor energy, you definitely have a very powerful, like, your energy is very powerful right now. The Emperor is not like the biggest card when it comes to manifestation, but it's someone that is driven. It's someone that is strong, that is mature, that is in control, but in a good way. So there is definitely this idea that you can so easily be that Emperor. You can be on top of things, you can have control, balance, you can be standing your ground in a good way in every area of your life. And also I get the vibe that you can be in charge. If it's something that you want, like I get that strongly, like in your work, or like there's a idea if you can be in charge or in control, but not in an abusive way, just being like a boss or have your own company, something like that. If it's something that you want, it could definitely happen here. I can really see you as someone mature and in charge of things. But it could just be, feeling more at peace, because the Emperor, he has a lot of responsibility, but he is also, you can see he is a pretty chill guy. He's not a knight, he's an emperor, he's chill. So you can be someone that is more at peace with themselves and at peace with what they achieve and what they want to achieve. That's the way I see it. It's just about shifting the way you see things, because, and it's normal, I'm not blaming you, neither are your guides, but I think sometimes you can get very down on yourself, and it's just, this reading right now is just spirit telling you to, every time you start to get down on yourself, remember that the best is yet to come. Remember that just because you have experienced happiness and at some point it fade away, it doesn't mean that you cannot experience happiness again. You will. It's life is all about that. It's all about new experience, bringing you new joy, bringing you new lessons, and life evolving, and new things come, and then you go through another cycle, and you learn and you experience new happiness. Life is all about that. It's not about, oh, I got this and I will never get anything again. No, you got this, it was amazing, but you can get something else, something maybe better, or at least something very good. But you need to be open to it, and you need to try at least to feel and to think that good thing can still happen and will happen. And it's not something that you need to achieve today. It's just something that you need to consider and start doing. It's all like it's not really, it's not about you being always happy and bubbly and cheerful. It's just you trying to remember that the best is still yet to come, that not all the happiness that you ever experienced are in the past. Okay, I'm starting to ramble. I think you got my point. That's going to be it for you, pal, too. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's reading. Thank you so much, and please take care of yourself. Have a good day. Enjoy the 5th of this month, and I will see you again someday. Bye.